Well, good evening, Gracers, and here I am back again, Danny, to talk about projects for Kollwitz for the month of March. And this is, of course, for Grace Art. And first thing I want to point out is fourth grade is mounting their projects for, yeah, it's going to be, they're mounting in March, but they'll be displaying in April. At any rate, we are offering up two different projects to choose from. So let's go ahead and take a look at what those are. The first suggested activity is suitable for all grades. Actually, both of the things we're talking about are suitable for all grades. This one, the first one, is portraits. And the basic idea here is that at the beginning of your session, after you give the presentation, have the kids divvy up into groups of two, partner up, and they'll take turns doing a portrait, one after the other. And the idea is, again, at Kollwitz, you're going to want them to observe. The kids can make, whoever's posing can make an emotional, they can have some fun with it. Show some emotion in their posing. And the other kid is supposed to try to capture that. And we're suggesting either black crayons or black chalk for this because just like Kollwitz, we want to see if they can express themselves in shades, black and white, really. So we're going to avoid color in this. See what kind of angst they can capture, if you will, with some black and white. So remind the students that Kollwitz drew her objects from observation. That's what she did. She paid careful attention to the facial expressions of the people around her and created many sketches revealing the experiences and emotions of others. I'll obviously allow time for students to partner up while you distribute materials. I would also point out that if they finish up, if they have enough time, there's nothing wrong with doing a self-portrait as well. So if they're done drawing a picture of each other, don't forget, Kollwitz did plenty of self-portraits of herself, and you can really capture, what you're feeling that way. So anyway, I didn't do a test run of that myself because it seemed kind of self-evident what doing a portrait would be, but you'll get to see some of my artwork in a second. So the second activity, again, suitable for all grades, is the relief prints. And that is going to be done by creating a relief print off of we're not doing wood blocks, we're doing styrofoam plate blocks. See this? So we'll have all the material out. You'll have, and actually each kid will do 3 or 4 of these. And so fourth grade, if you want to mount them, that's fine. You can do, see, my lovely bit of Kollwitz itself here is, this. And look at this. I've got all kinds of exact duplicates here. One thing worth pointing out to the kids that if by chance they want to use any text in there, which probably they won't, but if they want to, it's going to be backwards in the final print if they do that. And it's really simple the way it works. You're going to get your nice little paper plate, get a pencil. I found that actually dull pencils work better than sharper pencils because what you're going to do is draw your picture on the plate, press hard enough to put a good deep groove in there. Don't punch all the way through the paper. But, again, you can, I don't know if the camera's catching this or not, but a good deep groove. And then we are going to, I don't have the ink pad with me, but you're going to have ink pads. And nice little roller here. You're going to roll the roller onto the ink, spread it on the plate, and you're going to get your paper, and you're going to lay it down. And if you're doing this project, I would suggest you do a test run in front of the kids to show them, how this works. And you're nice and firm, hold it for a moment, and then you'll peel this off, and you'll have, I'm going to be famous, I know it. Anyway, so there's, this was a lot cleaner than it looks. When I did my experimental run last night, it was a lot of fun, as a matter of fact. So either way you go, you can't lose. Again, if you're mounting, make sure the kids, you remember how big the black mounting paper is. I would do 4 of these at least per kid. We also suggest you set up, each one of the classes will have two, maybe three of these rollers and corresponding ink pads, 2 or 3 ink pads. You might want to set up a station or 2 stations or what have you. The kids can go back to their desk, do their artwork, and then you can line them up and they can take turns coming up and doing the rolling. So, okay, well, that's it, and good luck and have fun with Kollwitz in March.